Ready, replay, take replay, and fire replay. Caleb, start zooming in slowly over to where they're throwing it in.
Hello everyone, I'm Matt Stallfrank, joined alongside Chris Foreman inside Spartan Arena for an SAC matchup.
Ready, main, take main. Andre, start pushing in. Good, good, good. Ready, replay, take replay. Everything is done, created, and produced by Homestead students. I think that's pretty special.
Homestead Live is part of the sports broadcasting class here at Homestead, and it's something that is still fairly new. Now it involves a 15-person crew. We have a lot better software, a lot better hardware now than we did even a year ago.
Homestead Live is a streaming service that us here at Homestead have provided. In a time like this, it's been beneficial to people who haven't been able to go to the games.
We live stream Homestead sports events or other events, could be music or show choir or stuff like that. It's student run and it's very fun.
My role this year has been as a producer, so my job has been to put the broadcast together both ahead of time and then in real time. So we use these computers here and software, and I communicate with everybody else really what I want to see, and then we have that as the finished product. I also put in a lot of work when it comes to graphics, as you can see here. Everything you see on the screen, I play a role in that too.
My job here on Homestead Live is a camera operator. More specifically, I'm on the sidelines, so all the reaction shots after someone makes a basket. I also do the replays, so all the replays you see are shot with my camera.
For Homestead Live, I am the play-by-play broadcaster for the boys basketball games as well as football this season, meaning I'm like the top broadcaster, I guess you could say, the kind of lead-in.
So most of the time I run the main camera. It's a lot more complicated than many people think. There's a lot of nitpicky things you have to do, especially when you're on most of the time.
Mostly I've been doing setup, but I also operate either any of the side cameras or the floor cameras.
So a typical day for a Homestead Live production usually begins around noon on the day of the live stream. All of the videos, the custom open, the tease, all that stuff has to be edited, voiceover, and that's all stuff that usually takes place way earlier in the day, sometimes even prior days before the stream.
So our work starts, probably about a couple hours or so before the game. We have a game tonight, actually. It's 4 o'clock. We have 3 hours till the game starts, and we've already been here for an hour or so. Some people for 6 hours. We're getting everything set up. And during the game, it is a very big process, a very big crew. We have about 15 people for tonight's broadcast. And it takes a lot of people to put everything like this together.
Throughout the afternoon, we spend the time miking up the baskets. That's one thing that we've recently added this year. It's something that the professional level sports do, and now we've brought it to a high school level. So every time a shot goes in, you can hear the basket and then sound of the net.
Takes a three-pointer, three drives in! School record for 10, it's good!
Another thing we've added this year is just more cameras. We have way more cameras to capture different angles. We get coaches' reactions, huddles. We have a wireless camera this year. We have 2 wireless cameras now that can go anywhere in the gym. That's really helped us get many unique shots that we were not able to get previously.
I have so many different graphics that I can fire. We have animations and everything. And then we also fire commercial breaks. And we have another separate computer that runs replay.
One thing that most people don't understand is how much prep work really goes in to Homestead Live productions. Basically, when one game ends, production on the next game is already starting. All the graphics that you see we make throughout the week, and then setting up equipment takes hours before the game, and running cables, setting up wireless, miking up the baskets, all of that stuff takes hours of preparation before the game.
For a big game, it could take many, many hours of just getting stats ready and watching film of the other team, watching film of our team, and it takes a lot of prep work.
There's just so much that people don't see us do behind the scenes, and all they get to see is what we really want to show them, even with as perfect as we try to get it looking.
Ready, Caleb? Take Caleb, take Caleb.
The skills that I've learned here and just the opportunities with all of the equipment and people that we have is something that I have not seen at any other high school around here.
I think just the overall live production aspect has taught me a lot of things going into a television field that I want to do. Not necessarily sure if it wants to be behind the scenes of sporting events or if I'd like to be on camera in front of for news or anything. But I've learned a lot from this program, working with others, getting things done on time.
Gotten some great experience doing some stuff on video or just doing radio opportunities. Yeah, I think it's great. Maybe play-by-play in the future or radio anchor or something like that. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential career opportunities in the future that I'm very thankful that Homestead Live has provided for me.
Homestead Live has really turned into a thing that everybody in the community knows about now. They all know that we broadcast Homestead home events, and everyone seems to come to us for video production now.
Once again, thanks for joining us with the entire Homestead Live crew. We'll see you next season.